Natalie Dormer plays a tough guerrilla filmmaker in The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1. And of course, you probably recognize her as well from the hit HBO series Game of Thrones, where she plays the ambitious Marjorie Tyrell. We welcome you to Good Morning America.
Hi.
A lot of people in the studio who don't need to be here right now because they are such fans of yours and wanted to meet you. So what was it like for you, taking a break from Marjorie, to jump into the Hunger Games family?
Oh, it was perfect to get out of the long skirts and the long dark hair and, you know, get physical, run around in pants. It was a lot of fun.
And let's talk about your character, Cressida, because we were saying she's like a real tough girl. It's a meaty part and a real girl power part.
Yeah, it's fantastic to play someone who is kind of defined by being really good at their job. And for me, it was interesting to play someone who's talented the other side of the camera, because, you know, I work with those people all the time. I watch them, I respect them, and so it was fun to sort of, you know, pay tribute to them by being a director. Yeah, and you have to shoot these PSAs. And in the beginning, you're not really that concerned whether or not Jennifer Lawrence's character is into it or not, but then you start to believe. And well, let's take a look, why don't we? Instead of me like describing the entire film. Here's a clip.
You're all from the Capitol? Plutarch got you out?
Don't expect much chit-chat from him. Capital cut his tongue out years ago. And no, it wasn't any sort of rescue, if that's what you mean. We all fled on our own. For this. For you.
Love it. So she's on board. She has to make these PSAs, which become the sort of symbol for the resistance. And can you talk about that change in her that we see in the film, where it's just a job, she's all business, and then she really gets on board with Katniss?
Yeah, I mean, she wants to overthrow Snow. She's committed in that political way. But like you said, it's irrelevant to her, really, whether Katniss is into being the Mockingjay. She just needs to get the shot, get the job done. And then there's this beautiful journey where the more time she spends with Katniss, you know, who wouldn't? She kind of like really starts to believe in her and watches Katniss start to believe in herself as well.
And we all believe in Cressida's hair.
Yeah.
That is a cool hairdo.
Yeah, it's kind of, there's still a fluffy undercut going on.
Oh,
here.
look at that. It is still, so you really did shave it.
Oh, every single day it was clean shaven to put the tattoo, the transfer on every day. So it was like bare skin for 9 months.
Did you like it?
I loved it, but it was cold.
Yeah. Well, it's back, and you'll need that here in New York.
I'm gonna need my beanie.
I know home is London, and we've got to talk a little bit about Game of Thrones, because so many fans of that show. What can we expect in the new season when it's back in the spring?
Oh, much of the same, just ramped up. Those dragons are getting bigger. It's getting more dangerous in King's Landing, and Marjorie is possibly third time lucky with her husband. So
really?
Watch this space.
And you just finished shooting it. So what's more fun? 9 months with, we just saw them all yesterday, all the stars of the Hunger Games. I can't imagine. That must have been fantastic, because you can see the camaraderie. Or your game, I mean, can you even compare?
Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm part of 2 such incredible families at the moment, and really impressive, talented ensembles, but a lot of just a lot of fun as well on both. So I can't, you know, I'm Hunger Thrones.
Hunger Thrones. Hashtag Hunger Thrones.
I'm torn.
I mean, 2 amazing ensembles to be a part of. And you were just telling me in the final installment, your role is even bigger.
Yeah, there's a lot of running around with a gun in part 2, but we can talk about that this time next year.
I love it. Please do come back, Natalie Dormer, and best of luck on the new season of Game of Thrones. And everybody, The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 opens nationwide next Friday. It's really good.